Hey guys, Hooked to Clash here, and today I've got an insane video for you all. As you can see, we are looking at Riqirez's profile because I was lucky enough to get him on voice to explain how he does Blizzard Lalo. So we used 5 of his replays today, and he explained how he breaks down each different style of base that you can run into in Legends, some against some very notable opponents. Riqirez is a top 5 Blizzard Lalo player in Legends, so if you're going to learn from anyone, learn from this man because he has truly figured it out, and let's get into the replays. Okay, so we got a ring base here, and Riqirez, when you see a ring base, what is the first thing you think of?
So usually on ring bases with 2 wall breakers, you want to see town hall, but there are some setups, but they are very rare, where you can't really see town hall. Then you have to somehow work out how to get Blizzard to town hall. But on this base, it's already a bit popular. What you want to do is land Blizzard in range of Clan Castle to lure CC, and hopefully get some buildings that are behind wall next to town hall. Here it is Scattershot and X-Bow. So you want CC pool, you want buffing, hopefully some high HP buildings, and if you can get 1 or 2 heroes, it's also very nice.
Okay, well, I'm happy to start playing this video now, and we can see it as it goes. So which, was there any corner that in particular on this base that you wanted to go for?
Left or top one, because CC is on this side. Yeah. And it is quite easy to get there because buildings are not spread, so Blimp shouldn't take any black mines. And
you gonna use a hound on this one or just balloons?
No, I usually use few balloons when there are not any places for black mines.
Okay, so you've just landed the blizzard on my screen. With your invis, what are you trying to do with the invis spells?
So with first one, I want to just make wizards shoot something, and then depending on how it goes, I just drop next invisibilities. So I uncover other buildings, so I make buffing, and that's it, I think.
Yeah. So you're just dealing with the hound here. So you bring the archer to pull the hound out of the base, yeah? That's why it's in your army composition?
I like taking archers because... yeah, mostly because I want to lure CC to some corner.
Yeah. And so on this one, you kind of use the wizards at 3 o'clock, and then you deliberately funneled your king in, and you wanted him to wall break the first layer for your queen, right? Is that sort of the thinking behind it?
Yes. King always breaks first wall with Yak, and then 2 wall breakers let me get my queen to town hall.
So you enter your king and queen together, and then you use kind of your RC below to kind of funnel them both in?
Yes, and it is very important to have wizard or baby dragon to funnel behind the real champion, because last C is not enough.
Yeah. And one of the things I noticed with your blizzards that you do on these bases, you always seem to save a few invises, and you deliberately save them for your Sui, right? Because we just saw you cover up the Inferno air defense there, so your queen went for the town hall.
Yes, because it is not that impossible to happen that queen is going wrong way. So having 1 or 2 invisibilities is just very important on ring bases. So you make your queen go back to town hall.
So do you always keep 1 invis on the ring bases after the blizzard for your Sui, or is there still times when you use 5?
I try to use 4 at most. I don't remember if I ever used 5. But anyway, when you do Blizzard, Rage spell is ending when 4th invisibility spell is ending. So 5th is usually swagged.
Okay, that's something I didn't actually know. You absolutely wrecked this base. We didn't really talk about the Lalo, but honestly, when you do that good a Sui and a Blizzard, then it's pretty easy to Lalo after that, right?
Yeah, you just go from side where is hero attacking air, because in some situations there may be king alive, and if you have spare invisibilities, then you can start from this side and making invisible, but usually it's better to start from Queen or Royal Champion side.
Fair enough. Well, really nice hit. We'll get into the next replay with a different style of base. Okay, so this base, a little different to an anti-2. This is more so what we would call a diamond base. So, Riqirez, when you look at diamond bases like this, what are you initially thinking?
So, diamond bases are very annoying for Blizzard Lalo because it's not about Town Hall here. It's about core. Like, there are three things you can do here. It is Blizzard core, Sui core, or make defenses in the shape of hourglass, so Lalo has to go through core.
So like the defense is in the shape of an hourglass. Is that like getting rid of everything on the outside so it all goes to the middle? Like blizzarding the eagle and like suing the town hall, you're saying?
Yes, because when you leave something, like if you leave town hall compartment or eagle compartment, usually loons are avoiding core, and that's just too hard to Lalo.
Yeah.
Because you have to use ability earlier, later, and I don't know what to say. It's just very annoying to Lalo then.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll start playing the replay now. So what did you think of doing on this base then?
So on diamond bases, what I started looking for lately is, can I do backend blizzard? And no, I couldn't do this here because there are many trap spots behind town hall. I can't also blizzard town hall because X-bows and builder huts are 2 or 3 tiles away.
Yep.
And blimping core also didn't look like a nice option, so I decided to just go for safe value, which is Eagle, Inferno, or then X-bow.
Yep. And you put that blimp slightly offset. You didn't send it straight over the multi. Is that just because it's easier to put your invis down?
No, usually it's because quite often there is Nado between Eagle and Inferno.
Okay. So you're just trying to avoid the Nado there?
Yes, and here I want to take down Town Hall because with Lalo it is just very annoying. And I need my king to do some job, so I sent him to kill Queen, and then I sent Royal Champion to help him, and I sent Queen alone for Town Hall.
Okay, so you didn't see like much value near the Town Hall to send all your heroes in, so you're just using your Queen for that?
Right.
Okay, I like that. And then King and RC together, so they take down the Queen. So you generally don't like Laloing into 2 heroes then, yeah? Like the King and the RC?
If I start Lalo from Royal Champion side, it doesn't really matter, but it's better to have heroes down, obviously.
Yeah. So the Queen takes the Town Hall. Were you trying to get that scatter shot with your King and RC, or did you not mind that?
Not really, I just wanted Queen and some buffing. I could take down Core Inferno with Royal Champion, but I dropped invisibility too late.
Yeah, I was a little unlucky to be honest. So you're getting your Lalo in at like 7 o'clock here really early, and that's to push your main loons into like the multi, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, this is a really smooth Lalo by the way. This is looking really good so far. And you've just got 1 freeze left, and you're just going to keep freezing the scatter shot, right?
Yeah. Usually you want to freeze multi-infernos or scatter shots.
Plenty of loons left up. Honestly, like, I've played with Blizzard Lalo a lot, and these style of bases really stump me. But I really like what you did with your Sui here. You didn't put all of your heroes for the Town Hall, because you only needed 1 hero to take it. So Queen there makes sense, and then King and RC honestly did really good work. You made this look really easy. Nice hit, man.
Yeah, King just... I mean, Sui King is not that big value, and he usually needs some range troop to help him. So I sent Royal Champion.
Nice. Well, that's just the first diamond base. We have got a second diamond base coming up where we get to see a bit of that back-end blizzard that Riqirez mentioned in this replay here. Okay, so this is another diamond style base. It's not like your stereotypical one, but it's still what I would call a diamond base. And on this one, Riqirez decided to come in with something different, decided to come in with the back end blimp. So why did you think about this back end blimp on this base?
I'll be honest, when I don't have idea for a base, I mean for diamond shaped base, and I see that there can be done like back in Blizzard to take down Town Hall from compartment behind Town Hall, and I can take some more value, then I usually do it, but we are doing it with Zwibel in Legend League, but we didn't find out when is what soy better, I would say.
Yep.
Because sometimes you want to use King, Queen, and Ground Warden, and sometimes you just send half of Lawns, Haste Spell, Royal Champion, and Warden on Ire.
Okay. So, well, yeah, how do you decide between the two of them? Is it just like when there's enough Sui value?
On this one, I thought that it's better to use Lawns with Royal Champion because with Soy and Blizzard at the same time, it would be hard to take down at least one scatter shot.
Yeah.
So I decided to leave Soy for later to take down one of Infernos and scatter shot.
Yeah. And just for some people, sorry, that don't actually understand what it is, so how would you describe how you kind of deploy for the these back-end Blizzard, and what do you, like, why do you think it's really strong?
First of all, it is really strong because it is that stupid and risky that no one traps it, and no one builds against this, so when you put Blizzard behind Town Hall, and you can make wizards stay alive, then you just get insane value from this.
Yeah. So for those watching at home not really sure, essentially what this is, and we'll play the replay in a second, Riqirez, just whilst I explain this. You Blizzard opposite the Town Hall, and obviously because the Blimp can't make it that far, you use your Warden ability at the very start to get your Blizzard into the core of the base, and obviously you can see from this core here, you can get heaps of value. Honestly though, there's some other Legends League bases where you can get even more value, including getting both scatter shots. I think you can do it on my Legends League base, to be honest. Something really popular in Legends at the moment. So I'll start the replay right now, Riqirez. So on this one, you decided, because you couldn't get a scatter with the Blizzard or the Sui at 12 o'clock, you just went in with a couple of Loons and a Haste and your Warden ability then, yeah?
Yes, and with Royal Champion to hopefully take down Eagle, which I didn't make it, but Soy came back from scatter shot to Eagle, so it was all okay.
So you sent like 10 Loons there then? That's about typical when you'd be using Loons for this?
Yes, sometimes I use Lava Hound also, but it's when there is good spot for Lava Hound.
Yep. We have seen Zweeble on the channel do it a few times where he'll use, as Riqirez mentioned before, the King, Queen, and RC and a Ground Warden. But as you can see, as Riqirez has said, there's just not enough value there at 12 o'clock, no scatter. So just doing it slightly differently there, but there is multiple ways you can do it. So Super Wizards get the Town Hall. Is it hard executing this, by the way, where you got to have your attention focused on two places at once?
It is definitely harder because I count down in my head when invisibilities are ending. But looking at two spots and reacting properly to Soy or Lons with Royal Champion is just too hard.
Yeah. So it's the sort of thing that, would you test this in, like, try this in FCs before you tried it in Legends League?
I think I did it once on Friendly Challenge or on Friendly War, but I didn't really practice it earlier.
Okay, so Riqirez is just a boss, is what he's saying. So Queen gets the scatter shot there, that's really nice, and the enemy RC. I think she's going to get the Eagle as well for you, right?
Yeah, she will. That's why I said it ended alright.
Nicely done by her. And then, because it's a different sort of Lalo, we're all used to Laloing with our Warden. When you're Laloing without the Warden, how do you deploy? Do you deploy it differently, or do you kind of treat it the same?
I think I do it kind of same. You just need to think earlier where to drop spells because multi-inferno and scatter shots are more deadly, so you have to use spells earlier, especially haste spells, and make Lawns go there before it does more damage.
Yeah. This
Also
is a
important
really
thing.
nice Lalo.
So one important thing that I thought about, when you do this back in Blizzard, you usually do with Warden and Lons. And if you can make it that Warden can stay alive, like I tried here to move him back behind King, but IR Expo killed him anyway. It would be really nice if he can stay alive and help Sui or even Lalo.
Yeah, so that's the perfect scenario where you can use your Warden for that early Blizzard, but then you can have him transfer to the heroes, then also to the Lalo.
Right.
Okay, well that was a really nice attack. It's something a little different, a bit risky, but that's the best thing about Legends. You can have fun playing around with armies like this, so give this a try at home and let us know how it goes. We'll jump into the next replay because we've got a different style of base to break down. Okay, so Riqirez here, coming in on DP from Town Hall Legend, a Pro 5v5 player, and he's running an anti-3 base here. So do you approach anti-3s a little differently to the other ones, Riqirez?
The fun thing is that, yes, I have special approach for anti-free bases, and it works almost every time. I just like how in Legend League, when you use anti-free base, you usually are triplet every single attack with every single army from every single side, and in Wars they just do their job.
Yeah, no, it is weird how that works, isn't it? So what were you thinking when you looked at this base?
So Blizzard for Clan Castle, maybe 1 or 2 heroes and few buildings around is usually enough value for Blizzard Lalo. So I just wanted to land next to Clan Castle, take down Queen, Inferno, Expo, do some funnel, then King, Sui, Scatter, and Queen, Sui, Town Hall.
Okay, well I'll hit play on it now and we can watch it happen. So you were just trying to... Were you worried about that bomb tower at all for the Blizzard, or did you just keep it away?
No, I landed between Expo and Inferno.
Okay, nice.
Also important thing when there are many spots for giant bombs and you have to land there, because you see between Expo, Air Defense, Inferno there could be giant bombs. Important thing is to land on the spot where you want super wizards to not move. Like I landed perfectly between, they triggered bombs, then they didn't really move from this place.
Yeah, okay, that's a really good point that I hadn't considered. You just don't want the super wizards to move at all, because then they can't die, right, if they don't move.
Yes, that's why I think archers are usually better than barbarians.
Ooh, okay. I personally bring gobs, because I find they do better at finding traps. But that's a good case for archers as well. So you got the King and RC up here. Sorry, were you going to say something?
Yes. So at point when I realized there is Tesla farm and some traps on this scattershot, I decided to just add Royal Champion.
Yeah. Were you trying to save the Royal Champion for the core scatter?
Not really. She was attacked by Warden. She didn't have much HP, so I just thought there's no point in rescuing her.
Yeah. Okay, so RC comes in with King there. Nice to get a Tesla farm down always. So you're going to get the Town Hall here. I assume because you're the one sweeper's facing the Town Hall, you Lalo opposite. Nice.
Yes.
What's your plan for the core? Sorry, you go.
The core, like you mean scattershot or Eagle and Inferno?
The scattershot.
The plan was just send some loans and spend tons of spells for scattershot.
Yeah, and that's worth it.
I think it was worth because Eagle compartment was very easy to Lalo. Buffing was very nice, not many defenses. So yeah, I think it was worth it.
Yeah, always nice Laloing 2 singles as well, I assume, given that you mostly Lalo 3 multis in Legends.
Yeah, that's a nice surprise.
Okay, and the Lalo goes across the base really nice here. Yeah, no, it was absolutely worth those spells for the scattershot. Nicely done. So you were saying that anti-3s you normally hit it the same way. Is it normally then blizzarding like the CC and maybe a hero and then trying to sui a Town Hall and a scatter then? Is that what you're kind of looking at? Or is that just the space?
I usually sui Town Hall and blizzard something around CC.
Yep.
But yes, usually the same way.
Okay, this is a really nice hit. It's a really awkward base as well, so you made it look super easy here as you have on the other ones. But you don't really see... Oh, I love the swag. That's my favorite swag spell in Clash of Clans, the invisibility on the final building.
In Legend League, when it's only my points and I say I have some time left, then why not?
Exactly. It's not like you're costing yourself time as a tiebreaker or anything, right?
Right.
Nice hit there. And we'll get into the final replay where we've got a special defender that you may recognize. Okay, as you can see here, this is Riq of Space Station, a fan favorite, a Lalo god himself, and let's see what Riqirez does on this base. Sorry, before you get in, Riqirez, you all at home may actually recognize this base. This is almost the exact base I gave the link to 2 or 3 weeks ago on my channel. It's just the Town Hall and Eagle are flipped to make it a completely different beast, honestly. So, Riqirez, when you were looking at this base, what were you thinking?
I was thinking that I saw this base on some matches. Riq using it, I think. I also was using the base with swapped Town Hall and Eagle. I mean, swapped from this version that Riq is using.
Yeah, no, it's a very common base. Even I ran it for a little bit, and obviously it appeared on my YouTube channel as well. So in terms of the Blizzard on it, if I had to guess, you would probably Blizzard like the Eagle, because you get your CC pull, you get your 2 scatter shots, and you don't really deal with the sweeper, right?
Yes, that was the point, because I can land with Blizzard like between Huts and Eagle, so I pull all important traps for my Blizzard. So from this point I could get everything, and that was the goal.
Okay, I'm going to hit play now. We'll go through together, so hopefully in a second we see this Blizzard go down, because this is going to be insane Blizzard value here. So I assume you kind of figured out quickly after seeing this base what your Blizzard was going to be. Did you know what your Sui was going to be at the start, or do you still kind of plan that after you've already done your Blizzard?
I had in mind that I want to Sui Town Hall, but I didn't really think about how I'm gonna do this. Also, I saw Tesla Farm. I couldn't lure traps between Eagle and Cannon, so I decided to send Real Champion. But still, I didn't lure traps there, so I had to send Blimp like on the side.
Yeah. No, so do you do that often, where you use your RC then to kind of help the Blimp getting to the base?
Not really. I think it was the only time I did it lately.
Okay, so Blizzard goes in and it gets insane value. It's always nice when you get the CC building down, so you don't have to deal with the CC at all. You can hang on to that poison for like an enemy hero.
Yeah, poison for heroes or in Sui is very helpful.
So are you going to try and do like that hourglass sort of Lalo here? Because I can see the king for the town hall. The queen comes in as well. Are you trying to get like the hourglass?
That was the plan. I thought that taking down king would be nice, because it is always easier for headhunters during Lalo.
Yeah, so the enemy king, yep. So he goes down. Obviously already used your RC. If you hadn't used your RC, do you Lalo with your Royal Champion much, or would you rather use her with your Sui?
I mean, I never use Royal Champion with Blizzard, to be honest. Or when it is backend Blizzard, then yes. But I usually use her to help Sui. Yeah. And if I see that my Sui doesn't need Royal Champion, so I just add her to Lalo so that she doesn't attack King, basically. Yeah.
So on this one, if you hadn't used the RC with to get your Blizzard in, would you have used her with the Lalo then?
I think yes, that I would just send her from like 1 o'clock, so she helps taking down heroes and core. Also, this Lalo was very bad, because after my lawns were in core, I realized I have only 3 lawns left.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. So did you just over deploy your Lalo a bit?
I think I did, but I somehow rescued it with last lawns and 2 invisibilities.
That baby dragon was clutch as well. It took down an archer tower that was taking down all your minions. So that was a really clutch addition at the end there. And yeah, It's not wrecked, but 40 cups is 40 cups, right?
Yes. Triple is triple.
Exactly, no matter which way you get it. Well, that's all the replays I've got for you guys today. Riqirez, is there any last little bits of advice you'd like to add to anyone wishing to try and do Blizzard Lalo in Legends?
I can't really think about any new hints, to be honest. I think we talked about most of types of bases that there are in Legend League.
Yep. I think my advice, personally, if you're doing Blizzard, is if you really want to get good at Blizzard Lalo, persevere. I personally have struggled with it a lot. Someone who's played with the army a lot in 5v5 struggles with it in Legends. So don't be too discouraged if you struggle with it early. It's a very tough army to master. But once you master it, as you've seen today, you can take down every style of base in Legends League. The sky's the limit, honestly. You can really push high up in Legends if you figure out this army. But yeah, thank you so much for jumping on today, Riqirez. That was heaps of fun. And it was a really good insight. I personally learned a lot today. I'm sure the viewers at home did as well.
No problem.
No problem. Okay, thank you so much. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of content. Would you like to see other top pushers on and explain how they break down bases with their armies? And if so, what pusher would you like to see? Comment down below. But yeah, if you enjoy this type of comment, like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I see you soon.